Okay, we're streaming. Can you believe we're streaming right now, Bard? Oh my god.
No, I'm scared.
Oh my god.
I refuse to believe. When people say, "Do you believe in magic?" I say no, and I push them down.
Down the well, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn off my camera so it doesn't stutter or anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Tarantula.
Tarantula, Mexico.
Yeah. Bard, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you believe in heaven above? Follow-up question. Do you believe in love?
Yeah.
Oh, good. A qualifier. Don't tell any lies. Don't be false or untrue. It all comes back to you.
Why not?
I don't know. Fuck.
Might be fun, you never know.
That's true. How many Zambies is Zambian at the place? That's what I gotta know.
Probably too many.
Yeah. Does red what's it called? Okay, there's a whole area right here, all for me.
Does red ricotta exist naturally?
Yeah, I just found some.
Yeah, I was wondering. That's probably what you were gonna ask me.
You're like, I bet he's gonna ask me if I can die.
And I'll be like, not in a way that matters. I'm functionally immortal.
If something can kill me, it hasn't yet.
Yeah. Death is a bitch and I don't know him.
Damn, that's so true. I was just thinking of a short story I could write today or tomorrow that you would like.
It's called Death is a bitch and I don't know him because if it
No,
is, I'm taking royalties.
no.
Damn, I
It'd
was gonna be
be a
rich.
surprise. I
Is
was
it called
specifically thinking
It's
of writing part of it for the writers group and then just writing another half of it specifically for you.
mm.
You're like, ew, I don't want that. Put it away.
The other half where they get eaten alive by beetles.
No. Why would you say that? What the fuck? What seems to be the problem, Bard?
Neural decay.
That'll do it. I think we've all been there. It's really interesting watching shows for like not just children but very young children because I don't know if Bluey is like exceptional or something like that, but it's weird to watch because it's like very like kind of loosey goosey. Like they're not really like doing anything, and there's not really that much of a point most of the time. It's just like a bunch of skits, which is that entertaining to kids, I guess. It's just weird because I'm used to like plot in shows, and there's just not much there.
I don't think they do plot in children's shows particularly.
Yeah, like there was
Like if you
one
think of like,
episode, Brittany had me watch three, and each one's 7 minutes long, where the thing was that like the younger kid was like getting nauseated because her dad was playing too roughly with her.
uh,
Uh, and then it was just she told her mom, and her mom was like, "Well, go tell your dad." And she told her dad. Her dad was like, "Okay, I won't do that then." It seemed like a good show for kids to watch, and probably for, I don't know. Like, it's interesting because there are parts in it where you can see that, like, one of the parents is getting frustrated. And whenever I see a parent getting frustrated in a show, I'm waiting for them to yell, but they never yell, and it's really weird to watch.
That's crazy. Imagine if people could actually be normal.
Yeah. It's also kind of weird because, like, it's these two adults with, like, a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. And when my parents had a 6-year-old and a 5-year-old, they were in their, like, late 20s. But the dad in it complains about his knees being bad, and I'm like, how old is this dad?
30. Well, he could have just been a bricklayer or something.
That's true.
You'd have to be old to have bad knees.
That's true. Shout out to all the young people with bad knees out there.
One of my friends in his 20s got a knee replacement.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, God.
How old are you
Help.
going to be when you get your knee replacement
Help.
card?
Help.
2 days from
I
now?
don't want one. You'll have to take it from me.
It's kind of weird, but knee replacements are way more difficult to do than hip replacements.
I imagine one is. Well, one's a ball joint, the other one's like a weird, like a slippin', you know?
That's true.
I saw someone playing D&D. And it's like the character must say like fun facts a lot or something, because when they're like they had to roll to interrogate somebody,
Hmm.
and the guy's like, "Did you know that over half the bones in your body are actually located in your hands and feet?" So
Yeah.
when someone says, "I'm gonna break all the bones in your body," I think that's a bit unrealistic. But I think I could definitely break half the bones in your body. And the other guy's like, that is the scariest fun fact I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
you
how
like
many
your
bones do
skinny
you have in
boy?
your hands? The
All
5
of them.
times 4, which is 20, plus 3, and then plus all of the the wrist joint bones, and there's like 6 of those. So 29 times 2 is
Just, mm,
58. And if you take your feet, which are the same thing basically, that's like
that was 27.
116. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
there's only
just,
like 200 and something bones in the body.
yeah, like I'm just thinking because I know there's not that many bones in the rest of your body. Most of them are pretty big. Babies have a lot more bones than adults do, though.
Yeah, but it's not fair. Isn't it like a mixture of teeth and the fact that their bones aren't fused?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of bones in your skull and also your hips that don't fuse until you're a bit older.
Mm. My hips never fuse, that's why I can twerk like that.
Damn. Apparently, AJ only found out yesterday that the reason I really like reading books and I have to read so many audiobooks is because I just listen to audiobooks at work all day. And he
He
didn't know
didn't
that
know that.
until yesterday
Oh,
somehow.
interesting.
Hmm. But he showed me how you can just like go onto the library app and then just like sort by available audiobooks and then by genre and stuff like that. So you can just like get a bunch of audiobooks just like that, basically. You can just do that.
Oh,
Because it's sorted by available, so you just like look there, find random books you want to read and read those.
are you full of audiobook tation now?
Yeah, well, I haven't read most of them yet. J.D. Vance's self autobiography is on there, which is a lame
So
thing to read, but it's like pretty high on the like ones people are reading lately.
weird. Why are they reading that?
I don't know, maybe because they're curious, maybe because they're old.
I imagine it's because poor people probably go to the library.
Yeah, well, poor people and me.
No, but like the idea is like a lot of people that are disabled and poor and are the ones that vote for conservative government because they basically get the propaganda is forced fed to them because they have to watch public broadcasting and other things like that. If you can't afford to be educated, you can't know about other things, you know?
Yeah, they have a collection of 11,000 audiobooks that with the specifications AJ typed in, so they've got a lot of audiobooks. And AJ recommended I read a couple, so.
What does Aegis recommend?
I'd have to check, but I think it was like a book by Kristen Hanna called Four Winds. Yeah, that's it. There's this one author who just seems to write like a book every 5 months or something like that, and her books, there's like 10 of them in the top 20 or something like that.
Huh, interesting.
You know how writers take fake male names so that they can be like, "Oh, I'm a boy. Nobody be sexist to me while you're reading." Uh,
Yes.
it's kind of
You say
funny to me.
congratulations to your transition.
Congratulations. Uh, at this point, I feel like we might as well do like male authors doing the opposite thing, you know?
Are you going to start or are you going to get someone else to do it?
What?
I said, are you going to be like, are you going to start or are you going to get someone else to do it?
Probably I'm gonna get somebody else to do it. It would just be funny to me if it happened.
Yeah. Surely AJ can do it. He's full of girl diseases.
It's true. He's already ready. He was born this way. He's full of girl.
You can do this, girl. How do you even get audiobooks from a library? Is it like,
I
do you have a library app that just plays audiobooks?
Yeah, it's a library app called Libby.
Okay.
Calib
Do you know what my next
Calibri.
question is?
What?
So, assuming it's a file,
Yeah.
how can they only have one file active at once when you could probably just copy it?
Well, I think the library, you know, like they bought one copy, so they have to only play one copy at a time, you know? But
Just sounds
also
very
you
stupid.
don't download it onto your phone. It just plays on your phone. It doesn't get downloaded.
Yeah, okay, so With that being said, it's like you're not downloading it. People can, like, many people can watch one YouTube video at once.
Yeah,
You know?
but YouTube isn't like buying a YouTube video and then selling specific copies of it to you.
Yeah, but fuck copyright law. Do what I want. Start a fire. It's a library. They should be like, why does it matter to them?
And probably because they have to abide by the law, even if they don't like it.
I suppose this happens when you don't have state libraries, I guess.
Well, I think we do. Probably our libraries just don't work the same.
An itchy knuckle. What?
Okay, we'll see what I can do.
About this terrible news.
I just fucked something up. Not a big deal.
Oh. Rest in peace, Sharon.
Rip Sharon. On the other hand, she kind of had it coming for her, so.
Yeah, she's a free beast.
Hello, woman. What are you doing, AJ?
Hello, insectoid of the ninth realm.
I'm doing pretty good. I had a nice day today. Didn't have to do shit. Just sat around like a bug all day.
That's how I am. I'll be back.
One second. What's my available space here? It's 8 blocks. The fuck kinda. Oh. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. You can tell I'm asking too much of the computer when it kills me instantly. Oh god. Okay. My mic is quiet. Can I please yell? Yes, I can yell. I love yelling. Oh my god, I love yelling so much. Fuck, I love yelling. Love to yell. We love yelling in this country. Yes, we love yelling. Oh my god. We love to yell. Okay, figured it out, AJ. I figured it out. You can stop worrying now. I know you were worried.
Oh,
Ooh, this is the third block. Perfect. Bart already knows what I did because he came over and spied on me, but he hasn't seen the result yet. And
no.
Bart,
I just know what you were doing.
don't go look at the result. I need you to be surprised.
Oh my god. Not surprised.
I need you to go to the map room and then stay there.
Right now?
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Um, he hates my surprises that I make for him. Full of hatred.
I thought it was gonna be Schnookums. I'm impressed by the little tiny love heart.
Sorry?
I said I'm impressed by the love heart.
Yeah, well, it's because I miscounted. I have a. I'll show you what my fucking Photoshop screen looks like right now.
Like, there's nothing wrong with the heart.
Yeah, but I miscounted the number of um, pixels in the one you did, so I ended up with too much space at the end, so I improvised and put a heart in the
Uh,
end.
ah, like that's a little book.
That was me planning out the heart, as you can see.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I like how it's in a little book. Oh, my fucking hand is itchy. Dry skin, why?
Full of dry skin. Maybe they haven't read your
A
comp.
book before.
Maybe they haven't read a book before.
I don't understand needing to start a book with immediate action.
Yeah, I don't either, obviously.
You don't like. I don't know. People aren't reading the first fucking chapter of a book before they buy it. Usually, what draws people in is the if you can like summarize the book to someone, you know.
The world is your
Reading the blurb, having an
oyster.
interesting
I've got the
premise.
sauce. You know what I'm saying, bro?
No,
You don't know?
I'm scared.
I'm so
Stop
sad
scaring me.
now. I'm so full of sadness
Stop.
now.
I
Hey
want to
Jay,
start
did
scratching the
Brittany
back of
tell
my
you
head.
that I watched Bluey?
Oh, I'm scratching away now.
No. Yeah. Well, you also kind of get the sense that the that Lily and Millicent's lives are like very uh chaotic. You know, like this kind of thing just happens.
I just thought of something. So you know how people have like, oh, the air was pregnant with like pausing, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
People use the word pregnant to describe things. But like, imagine someone that doesn't understand like the way you're supposed to do that, and they use like an adverb. So it's like, oh, he paused pregnantly.
I love when the game isn't working and every time I shoot an arrow it deflects off the enemy. That's so great. That's so great for me. I love that. Are you creating your walled city, Bard?
Yeah, well, I've already kind of done so. I just need to fill it in with some other things and do some other stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm doing some structural engineering across the bridge.
I like that you're doing different types of the stone and using the white doors. That's cool.
Yes. Thank you.
The most remarkable thing about Bluey to me is that the parents seem very patient, but they do get visibly frustrated, or at least the dad does. I assume the mom gets frustrated in other episodes. I only saw the three of them.
Them detonate like bomb. Go bam, and she going forever, going from TV show.
Yeah. Because if I bothered my dad that much, or my mom, it would not have gone well for me. I really like the inner side of my island. Oh wow. One of the walls de-rendered so it looks like I just got a hole in
It's like me for real.
it.
Gets beaten multiple times, what by the children?
Yeah. Viciously.
Aren't they like 6 and 4?
Yeah, they are. For some reason, I thought Bluey was a boy and the other one was a girl. I actually didn't know that the parents had multiple kids, but I think they're both girl children. Many children. This poor guy, he's getting the shit beat out of him. Does their mom have a job, by the way? Because their dad seems to have a job, but I don't know if their mom does. Maybe just because Bluey sounds like a boy name. Maybe because it sounds kind of like boy.
I think it's because people assume that the color blue is related to boys, probably.
Yeah,
Do you know why she's called Bluey?
because she's a blue healer.
Yes.
I ain't an idiot. Oh no.
Apparently, a lot of people out
Greta!
there.
Greta, no! Greta's running away
Oh,
from me. She just like got loose.
damn, must have been something you said.
I did not
They
let
call
her
her fat
loose.
again.
No, I would never do that.
Again.
No. What the fuck? Why would you say that about her? Can you place blocks on top of these things? Probably not.
Oh, while riding it, or do you mean like on top of the creature?
Yeah, while
You
riding it.
cannot attach the creature. You can do it while riding it. Yeah, it's like one of its features. It's like a mobile building platform.
Like a mobile crime.
Yeah. Funnily enough, that's what they called me in high school.
That's fucked up. I'm boy crazy. I'm boy crazy. I'm so boy crazy. The Bluey Boy misconception does sound like the name of a, sounds like the name of something, doesn't it?
A YouTube video about like the evil twisted what's it called? Mandela
Misconception?
effects. Mandela effect is always funny to me.
The Mandela effect?
Have you heard of the Mandela effect?
Yeah.
Yes. Where people attribute faulty human memory to the supernatural.
Oh, wait, apparently I haven't heard of the Mandela effect. I didn't know that's what it was.
What did you think it was?
I have no idea. It's just something people say.
Okay, the idea is Nelson Mandela. You know, you know who that is, yeah?
Yeah.
I have no idea who it is, so I was hoping you know. No, I'm joking. So there was people thought he died in prison, but he didn't. So instead of like, which is obviously just a lapse in human memory.
Yeah.
So it's named after that because it was just a common thing where people just assumed that's what happened to him, or just like believe that's what happened because of like probably something else that happened that is related to it. But either way, that's a memory that people have. But then, so you have a group of people that remember one thing and a group of people that remember something else. People think that that's some kind of like, oh, we're in a different universe because something happened and the government's doing experiments or the supernatural or whatever. So there's
Yeah.
things like things being spelt wrong, a logo having something on it that's different, a quote being different. And these are all signs of like aliens or magic or something.
Alien magic, maybe.
But it's really just showing that human memory isn't very good
Yeah.
and very prone to suggestion. So knowing Mandela effect is like quotation marks a thing will make you susceptible to it happening to you.
That's weird.
So I can find you some examples.
My dad, my other dad.
Shaggy having an apple, Adam's apple apparently.
Huh, interesting. The Berenstain Bears.
Yeah. There's like Mickey Mouse having suspenders. The witch from The Wizard of Oz saying "Fly, my pretties, fly,"
Doesn't say that?
but she doesn't. She just says "Fly, fly, fly."
Oh. Why doesn't she say that though?
I don't know because it's probably something else being. Um,
I do like that though, that we have like collective hallucinations in society.
There's probably something else that is adjacent to Wizard of Oz, or like something that is a reference to it, and they say that, and that's why people remember it, because they remember the thing rather than the
Other
yes.
thing.
People believe that Jif peanut butter used to be called Jiffy peanut butter.
Shaggy having that in out of his apple does like sound right to me, but I don't know. Maybe just because he's lumpy. Yeah, I don't like have a problem with the fact that like it's I just wasn't sure if she was supposed to be a stay-at-home mom or not because the dad seems to be at home more than the mom, or maybe that's just the episodes.
There's
Very
like a bunch
tricky.
of weird ones, like Fruit Loops being spelled FROOT instead of FRUIT.
Is that not the case?
It's like that's the thing. It's set with two O's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's spelled with two O's. I think it's also just the case that sometimes when you bring these things up, your brain just kind of goes, "Oh yeah, I remember that," whether or not that was the preconception you had.
Mm. Wow. Well, yeah. That one's just stupid. I saw one that was talking about the Flintstones being called the Flintstones.
What?
As in, like, I'll type it out.
Yeah,
People think that that's how it's done.
that's weird to me.
Yes.
I was never under the impression that they were the Flintstones. See, I think it's not the Mandela effect in my case. It's just that I'm short and I don't want to be short. So I tell people I'm a different height than I actually am.
6'5". Did you re-measure yourself, or did you
At
just
the
take
doctor's
what the APA
office,
gave
they
you?
measured me as
Yeah.
being 5'5" and 182 pounds.
But what if they were wrong?
Honestly, hearing that made me like more upset than like anything reasonably
That made me
should.
suicidal. I was gonna kill the doctor and then myself.
Honestly, I was just like, why do I even live when I'm this short? Oh my god.
You're not even that short.
I'm like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, but you don't feel short.
I do feel short.
No, as in, like, to me, you don't feel short. But AJ feels short, even though I know he's not short.
That is the weird thing about AJ, is that he's taller than he seems like he
Maybe we
should
should
be.
take 5 inches off of him.
That AJ, what do you think about that?
You could add that to the list of your women diseases, being short. I always find that funny though when people are like, "Oh, women are shorter than men," or like, "Oh, that's a really tall woman and that must be a lesbian," and like weird stuff like that. And it's just
You
like,
must be
have
a
you just
lesbian?
met people? You've never heard that? Like, tall
No.
women are lesbians. Okay, because the idea is that like, oh, men won't want a woman that's tall, so she's a lesbian.
So she
And it's
instantly
like,
becomes a lesbian when men aren't attracted
yeah,
to
pretty
her?
much.
I
It
think
must be.
I
But
think
like,
that's how women wished sexuality worked.
I know a vast majority of short men more than I know tall men.
Yeah,
Most of the people I know are rather short compared to like, yeah, like the average is a lot lower than it is. I think you just have a lot of like 6'9" freaks that just fuck with the average.
that's probably the case. And also, all the men in my family are 6 feet tall. All of them, except for me.
Everyone in my household is 5'3" except for me.
Your sibling isn't 5'3".
No, but they're like short.
They're like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean, I
Well,
think they're
they're
like
shorter than you are, but
five
they're not like
seven.
short. They're taller than me.
Not by much. They wear heels a lot, so that's probably why.
The classic gambit. I have all of my bosses are really tall. But I think they also wear heels, but they're also really tall, so they give the impression of being like absolutely gigantic.
I always thought the people here were also not that tall, but you seem to see that as different. Didn't you say that everyone felt tall here?
I think it might have just been that there were a lot of white guys.
Hmm.
Because like in America, or at least where I live, like the average height of like a white guy is like much taller than the average height of like uh guys of almost any other like group.
I'm confused. Wait, so you're saying the whiteys are tall compared to other people?
Yeah. Well, black people are tall too, but there's not as many black people specifically where I live, like compared to other minorities.
Mm.
I did know like an absurdly tall Somalian girl in school. She was like I'm 5'5", right? And I've been that height for a long time, unfortunately. My body just decided to stop growing when I was like 13. Um, and this girl is like, she had to be like 5'10" or something like that, or maybe taller. She was really tall. And that was like before all the boys started getting tall, so she was like just absurdly tall for being in middle school. It's also really funny, I grew to a certain height, then basically just stopped growing. I think there's like something physiologically wrong with me, but I don't know what it is.
I don't think
Um,
anything wrong with you. I think that's just how it be genetically.
yeah, it's just not normal for people to stop growing when they're like 16 or whatever, or at least boys. Um, but like, I don't know, I didn't get taken to the doctor for it, so.
I know plenty of people that were like 16. That was the tallest they ever got. My mate Atticus, like, pretty much capped at 16.
Yeah, and like Lith stopped getting tall when he was 16, but he's 5'2".
Yeah, see?
And he
Because
must have
there's like
been like
physiological.
literally the tiniest little man before then. But he's 5'2", and I'm a little bit taller than that. It really sucks to not be 5'6", because I have to say I'm 3 inches taller than Lith rather than 4, which is a less pleasing number.
Okay.
And that means I'm 7 inches shorter than you, and I really don't feel like I'm actually 7 inches shorter than you.
I don't feel like it either because you don't just feel that much shorter than I do. I
Yeah,
am. But it's just a matter of perspective.
yeah. Maybe I was not tall enough. Cucumber
I think
cherry
it's.
steak salad. That does sound pretty good.
I suppose it depends.
I
Like, if
gave
I ordered.
AJ the
Oh,
first cucumber out of the yard.
very nice. My rats would enjoy that.
You're like, you give it to AJ and not my rats? Tell it. Well, maybe we should grow a cucumber for your rats, Bart. What do you think about that?
Exactly. It's what I'm slaying. Um, it also might just be because I am probably like I am very wide as well as tall.
No, to me,
So
like, skinny men always feel smaller than they actually are. Like, just
really,
me personally.
I also often talk about being fat. I just meant my shoulders were wide.
Yeah.
My body is wide.
Yeah.
I have a stocky build.
Yeah. Going around adding stalactites onto the bottom of the island. Also, AJ, when I read your message there, I thought it just said cucumber cherry steak, and I was like, a cucumber cherry steak? What have you done?
That actually sounds like some kind of drink flavor.
Does kind of sound like a drink flavor, yeah.
Well, what could I go for right now, actually?
Why on earth is she following the, like, apartment building you live in? Why would she do that? You can
Are you
tell her
like
that I don't
fellow?
wear shoes or socks because it was absurdly hot outside and I am wearing no shoes or socks. And, first of all, we were indoors and wearing shoes and socks indoors in like a home setting is very strange to me. Um, and secondly, it was hot out. Why would I wear shoes and socks? I don't like wearing shoes or socks to begin with. You
I
know,
don't understand why people are so into the whole wearing socks things. Socks are like that's like the bread. Like when you have a sandwich and then you put the butter on the bread so it's like doesn't fucking dry your throat out. That's what socks are for your feet. It's the butter on the bread. So like, why would you wear socks in any other context besides putting like lubricant for your foot? So you don't fucking sweat up your shoes, make them dirty, and it also protects your foot from wear and tear.
shoe lubricant.
So it's like when people wear sandals and socks, I'm like, why are you doing that?
Well,
It's so
apparently
strange.
teenagers now think it's weird to have your toes out, which I find odd. Because they're like, what about foot fetishists? And I'm like, my God, people.
My foot looks like it's been smashed with a hammer like 25 times. I don't think anyone's gonna
Yeah,
go
if
after
you
that.
don't wear socks, your feet will look different. People will not want to lick your feet if you don't wear socks.
Well, people probably still will,
Well,
but
it depends on who you're talking about, but
I don't know. Some people. I had this moral dilemma the other day where I asked, like, what if you were a foot fetishist and you were straight, but you only got off to men's feet? How would you
I,
feel about
I do
that?
remember this moral dilemma.
Good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I walk everywhere barefoot if I can. I wear shoes if I'm gonna walk for a while so I don't break my feet. That's what the shoes are for.
To avoid shoe breakage, foot breakage.
No foot breakage.
Why is your mother concerned with whether or not I wear shoes and socks? I find it weird
She
when
thinks
people
you're poor.
wear those so much. Look, I'm not poor, I just hate getting new things. That's why everything I own is really old. Instead of getting new headphones, I have taped together my old ones. Because they kind of like cracked in twain, so I just have them taped together until they stop working, and then I'll get new ones probably.
It must be tiring having strange family members.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, I suppose they're normal quotation marks.
They're normal for Americans. A little bit normal
Yeah,
for Americans.
I don't know. It's weird because if weird family here is just normal, like
In America, your family is the most normal.
No. So in America, we are a weird family because we're not following like the status quo. So like adherence to the status quo is so big in America. It's weird when people don't do it. That's what like a weird family is. But like, yes, because then I don't know how to describe it to someone else. But basically, yes, trying to be normal and caring about what other people think about you is usually very strange in this country.
Yeah. Ugh. Operating these things is difficult. Oh God. I do find it really funny that, oh my God, what the fuck is happening? I think riding the guests when the game, oh my lord.
Ah, is that real? Did she actually just send that to you like that in particularly? That is amazing. Holy shit. Peak located, dude. Oh, send that to you. It was like, oh, why is that man not wearing shoes?
Why is he like that?
Imagine seeing that photo. The first thing your brain goes to is like, the fuck is this homeless man?
Why is this guy shoeless? It would be funny if it was like on
See,
the
that
water
is so
bottle
strange.
instead.
It just makes me think of those like conspiracy people that are like, look, that guy's a time traveler. Or like the people that circle like meaningless things as like they're trying to transvestigate somebody, and they're just like, look, oh, that man has a just pointed jaw.
Terrifying. I
When
do
that
find
person holds
the
their hand in a particular angle, they must be a Freemason or something. That's some weird
yeah.
shit.
Everybody's got different reasons for being a Freemason. Sometimes because you hold your hand different. Sometimes it's because you're a Freemason. It's different for everyone. Fuck, dude. Good lord. I really wish
Like
that
you
these
both.
gas things just stayed where you put them when you got off them because I've been trying to get back onto this one for a while. And like the rockets aren't working properly, so I just have to like hope I can get back on.
Hope and pray.
Yeah,
Hope and gay.
is that so?
I'm gonna make sure that I'm barefoot in any photo that I'm in with AJ from now on.
Yeah, me too. I didn't even know I was getting a picture taken of me, so it was that I was not expecting for AJ's mom to be like, "Why has he got his toes out?"
I'm gonna do like weird hand gestures as well, like the sign of the devil or something, you know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then AJ's mom would just be like, "I knew it."
I knew he's hanging out with those devil worshippers.
She's like, but I breastfed this one. Why is he fucked up?
My boy, my sweet fertile boy.
This was a young, fertile man. What his life was ruined.
I like in that bit in that video where he's
Uh,
like going over like all the things and he like brings up fertile again.
yeah, he was like, "You're so fertile, you can't do it."
It's like he used to be smart, fun, intelligent, tall, fertile.
Fertile. Uh, that cat is sneezing.
Sneezing, wheezing, blasting, snasting.
Me for real. Okay, I made a bit of a bigger stalactite. Doesn't look bad.
New Testament, what happened to the old one?
That's so true. I'm always saying this. I'm always like, we already had a testament. You know what I'm saying? We don't need a new one. I'm kind of full up on testaments right now.
Mm. I'm gravid with Testaments right now.
Me for real.
Non-fiction book club this morning, whatever.
Surface level psychology
Oh.
of mass delusions.
Well, I mean, I feel like the Bigfoot part would be much more interesting.
AJ is a Bigfoot hater. What did AJ? I'm really curious. What did your mom say along with that terrifying screenshot of my feet being circled with a bunch of question marks?
Why does he have feet?
She's like, I'm not seeing any other people with feet in this picture. Ooh. 4 calls? What? Your
It
parents
sounds
are very...
tiring.
Yeah, like, I would be tired if I was in your position, AJ. Glad my parents don't have sex. Ugh.
You mean with each other in general?
Well, one of them definitely has sex in general. Well, probably
In
both of
general,
them,
straight
since
up
my
in this
dad
game.
has a baby. So he has to have had sex at some point. Not to mention
It could
2
be
other
adopted.
children.
Could be cuckoldry.
That's the true part.
His next child is just slightly Asian.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. AJ, maybe I should answer your next mom's call for you and just be like, oh, yep, it's AJ on the line. She's like, you don't sound like AJ. And I'm like, I'm just a little different today. You can keep talking.
It's me, the foot boy.
Yeah, it's me, Footboy. You remember me? The one with the gay acts?
Gay acts. What?
Have you not heard that thing yet?
No, why am I missing out here?
So since AJ's mom believes that, you know, anybody can recover from sin. Instead of saying somebody's like gay, she'll say they do gay acts.
Oh, honey, he's not coming back.
Yeah, I don't think I will. That doesn't seem very likely to me. It's just funny to me because it's just like, he's not a lost cause. He
I
could stop
think,
doing gay acts.
AJ, I think me and Axel have to have sex in front of your mother. Erg.
Yeah, just to assure her that's more than gay acts. It's also gay love.
Love, if you will.
If you ever want more to talk about with your therapist, I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh man, I don't have enough to talk about with Carl today, and then I'm like, I could talk to AJ's mom though.
I reckon I could break your mother, like, mentally. She seems like the kind of person that you could, like, convince that you're, like, on her side or, like, believe her with something, and then just, like, slowly inject the opposite. Like, you could make her think that you're, like, a good Christian girl, and then, like, just slowly add more sin to it so she gets confused, and then make her feel, like, not pious enough or something.
I feel like she
I feel
already
like you could
doesn't
do
feel
that.
pious.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you could make her question her faith, and then also like tell her that you're sinning, without directly saying that, and then she'd be like, "Wait, what's happening?"
I'm sure AJ's tried all the oldest tricks in the book. That or tried his best to never speak to his mother, which is equally valid.
It can be valid. This is why just being no contact sounds like a better idea.
Yeah. I think the problem with that for AJ is that AJ's mom is just really annoying. So she's like really hard to get rid of.
I understand that.
Like
I
based
mean,
on what I've heard of her. She just sounds really annoying to me.
obviously, also going no contact is like a very different from like just not wanting to talk to someone.
Yeah.
I think I just spent too much of my life trying to appease people, so now that I just don't care, I'm very easy to get rid of someone.
Yeah, like when you throw me to the wolf.
No,
Period. Singular.
one will.
The wolf is Tetley.
Yes,
She
she
is
bites.
killing me.
So,
What the fuck?
see, I would just like if she called me, I would just scream into the handset and then hang up,
I don't think that,
or
like,
like send her
given the
like
way
dead
she is,
babies or something.
that's an option, AJ. You could do that.
Yeah,
She might call
you
the
just had to
police on
beat
you,
her at her
buddy.
own game. Obviously, within the law.
I feel like has she called the police on
The
you
thing,
before, AJ? Because she seems like the kind of person who would do that, and I can't remember if I'm just remembering something you told me or if I'm making it up.
no, not like scream at her like emotionally, like scream at her in a way that makes your head hurt. You know.
Oh, good. She would be thrilled.
Nice. What if you told her that you were like devil worshipping or something? Would she like still
I
talk to
think
you?
that would also thrill her in a different way. And yeah, I figured.
Uh, What if you were like, oh, I'm doing so much devil worship. If you talk to me, you're actually gonna be put in hell because you'll be trying to conspire with Satan or something.
That's what confession is for.
Yeah. I don't know what I don't know what a Christian is.
A Christian.
Yeah. She thinks that you can just cure someone with like, cure someone's homosexual with just stop doing it. Then I imagine she's got some other delusions.
I'm thankful I've never gotten the police called on me, even though I feel like I probably should have by now.
For what?
Well, I did have a police officer call me, but I don't think that's really the police getting called on me, as it were. Uh, like, I feel like I've done enough things that are, like, illegal or weird that somebody should have called the police on me by now, so I'm a bit lucky like that.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, I don't think I think she's at the top of her game, as it were. She knows what she's doing. She's an expert in her craft, and her craft is being wretched.
What I'm saying is just delusional. That is wild. If you call the suicide hotline, the police will show up.
No, that's just what happens in America, as far as I know. If you call the suicide hotline, they just like phone the police and they're like, "Hey, girl, can you go fucking harass this guy?"
Can you go shoot this guy? Maybe
They're
that's what they think they're helping.
they're like, "Oh, I have a gun. Do you need that?" Yeah, they're
So I'm
like,
sure that's
"You need any
exactly
help
what someone
shooting
having a
yourself?"
fucking mental episode wants right now is the cops involved.
Yeah, it feels great to have the cops show up when you're suicidal, and then get even more scared.
I think it would make more sense if like I don't know. If the cops showed like if someone said they're gonna kill themselves here and the cops showed up, they would be like a counselor that showed up, not that he's a police officer, not just like a regular guy with a gun.
Yeah, they just have normal cops show up for that in America. It's really funny. Well, I mean, it's not funny, but it is, I don't know, comical in some kind of way. There have been people who have been, like, whose parents have been like, oh, my child is suicidal, and the cops show up and kill them.
That's so fucked
I
up.
know.
Your child's suicidal, we can fix that, don't worry.
Yeah,
Cock's
because, you
gun
know, because
maliciously.
sometimes when people are suicidal, they're acting irrationally and they're kind of panicked. And the cops are like, what do I do when someone's panicked? I shoot them.
I also panic because apparently I'm so worried about my life that I chose to do a job that puts me in danger.
Yeah. Yeah, cops come for everything in America. I
I don't
once
like.
called animal control and
Yeah, the cops showed up.
the cops answered the phone and they were like, we're busy right now. And I was like, well, there's no animal control. And they were like, okay.
I don't know. I've been fucking threatened with shit. I've had people throw shit at me. You know, wild shit has happened at a bottle shop. And I've never thought that I could need a gun to protect myself or that I should continue this job if it affected me.
You're like, I just find drunk people funny.
No.
Mm.
So I don't get it. If you don't want to be shot at, why are you a cop?
Because they like drive fast car, do cool, have gun.
Yeah, but you can do that normally.
Only if you're rich though.
Maybe. True, but they're also terrified of being shot in the first place, which is the weird part.
Yeah. It's just like, you don't understand. They love to kill. Burr, you have to understand that they love to kill.
They want the dead orphan blood on their hands.
Yeah. Gets them off.
Just not legally.
Yeah.
I need to build a new house. I don't know what kind of house I want to build though.
You want to live with someone else?
No, no, no. I was thinking of like somehow getting some villagers to live over here, but I don't know how to get them to do that.
You put down bed, bring him over, and be like, hey, slut. You have to bring workstations over there, and they'll go live there.
Uh, what was I doing with my life? Oh yeah.
I find it funny, we have these like certain social expectations that you're supposed to be like really sad when certain people die, you know? Like a president will die or something like that, and it'll just be like, oh my god, a president died, isn't that sad? And I'm like, I literally could not care less.
I didn't give
It
a
does
single
not matter to me. Same thing with like the British monarchy. Anytime like the Queen of England, when she died, I was like, damn, that's crazy. And the biggest emotional effect on it had on me, and I was like, oh, the Reddit memes will have to stop. What a shame.
Why would the Reddit memes have to stop?
Because on Reddit they were making like a big deal out of how she was like immortal and stuff like that, and I was like, well, evidently not. Immortal.
Oh.
And probably both.
Ah, yes. I understand what you're saying to me now. It was more upsetting when Betty White died than it was when the Queen died.
Yeah. Okay, Barge, here's what I found out. I found this out by talking with AJ. Okay, so if you can prove Italian ancestry, you can become an Italian citizen. Okay. But Italy is part of the EU, so if you can become Italian, you also become a citizen of the EU. So hypothetically, if you're Italian, you can just live in any EU country. So we could be Italian.
I don't think I'm Italian.
Well, I'm Italian, and I'm married to you, so.
True.
You're Italian by marriage.
Shame.
it's
I don't want to be Italian.
it's tough being you, Bard.
Yeah.
You're this guy who doesn't even want to be Italian.
There's so much baggage.
Like being gay.
No.
It's
It's
probably the hardest part
That's
of being Italian is the homosexuality.
That's different. That's not so with a B, that's with an F.
Say?
Huh?
What?
So that's different? It's not baggage. Because you're gay, it's spelled with an F instead of baggage. Go. Soy Dora. What are you complaining about?
I'm fucking hunting you down with this cast. No! Oh god! My beautiful baby. My beautiful son. This poor guy.
Man, how the
Yeah, arrows don't work no good. No more. Bard, get on.
You're
Get
drowning
on.
him.
Get on, sexy.
You ever tried flying when someone does this? It's very upsetting.
I feel like it makes you want to kill and murder. So as you can see, I'm adding the stalactites here. You're drowning him! My baby!
Oh my god.
They regain health pretty fast, though.
Oh shit. Birthday gift, apparently.
Aw. Who'd you get a birthday gift from?
It's just a website that's like, I got 20% off when you use your birthday. I'm like, okay.
A website for butt plugs, I assume?
No. You're a butt plug.
That's true. I do often plug up your butt
Ooh.
with my noxious
With
cooking
wax.
and my noxious cooking. Good lord, I feel like I'm
Well,
going
that's
really
nice.
fast on this thing.
What was I doing?
I don't know. 5. Am I supposed to
Oh.
know? 5. Why don't you want to be Italian, Bard?
I was joking. I like being Australian. What's wrong with that?
I'm gonna be Italian Australian. Does the data of Labor Day in Australia vary by state? It is the first Monday in October.
Yeah, it's different
The
because we had
second
spread out
Monday.
our national holidays.
Oh,
Public holidays are differently spread out.
that's weird.
Yes, so like every state has a different public holiday or calendar for them.
So if you
They
work in
coincide with
multiple
school years and
states, you can
stuff, so
maximize your public holiday age.
sure. I think it works like that.
Oh,
It's really annoying.
other than me.
No. When other people are trying to like hack into your email, they'll just like keep spamming it over and over again.
Yeah,
You can't stop them from doing that.
yeah, it's true.
Oh, that was scary.
Rip Baldy. Worry not, my sweet, I did not kill you.
My sweat.
That's what I just said. Fuck.
Like sweaty, like covered in sweat, you know?
Like covered in piss and blood and shit. Fuck.
I hope not. Why would you do that to me? Do you want me to be covered in
Oh,
shit, blood and stuff?
fuck. How on earth do they observe the king's birthday? Who gives a fuck?
Commonwealth.
Or why are you part of the Commonwealth? Why would you want to be part of the Commonwealth?
Yeah, Foundation Day. Woo!
Foundation Isaac Asimov?
No, Australia has WA Day.
Why?
What the?
The Perth
That's
Royal
pretty cool.
Show.
Yeah, the Perth Royal Show.
What is that?
It's the Royal Show in Perth.
What does that mean?
The
Is
Royal
it
Show.
like a play or?
No, it's a like a showground, like a fair. You
Oh,
know.
it's a fair.
Yes.
Is it just like a fair with like monarchy related merch or?
No, it's nothing to do with the monarchy. We don't give two shits about the monarchy. The Perth Royal Show has nothing to do with it.
Sorry, may have accidentally put you in the driver's seat of exiting the vehicle.
My car now.
Oh god, we're spinning.
I got rotation. Rotation.
So does the word royal in that just indicate that it's like neat, or what is the purpose of having the word royal in the Perth Royal Show?
It's just like I don't know. Like it's just there's nothing to do with the royalty. That's just the name of the event. We have nothing to do with royalty ever. We don't care about the king or anyone. We fucking don't give two shits. It's just when you have something that's like a state thing. For a while, it was like you know how a boat would be like Her Majesty's Australian ship, HMAS,
No,
or like in Britain it's the HMS. It's just the naming convention used with the Commonwealth. They'll do it for everything.
I didn't know that, but thank
It's
you
not
for telling me.
particularly important. It's just the naming convention.
Okay, I just didn't know why.
Yes. All the different holidays take places because different states have different school years or something. It's most of them are generally the same, but they change the order what they have. So like WA has Foundation Day, that's why ours is different.
What is Foundation Day for?
Huh?
What is it for?
It's the day that WA was founded.
Okay. Or as I call it, Fran.
Huh?
Or I said, or as I call it, wah.
Where? Yeah. Well, that's why we have Way Day.
Friday.
How did it get so late already? God damn.
10 p.m.
Reconciliation Day. Yes. That's probably like a governmental thing, is probably why. We have NAIDOC week.
What does that mean?
You were here when there was signs for it.
Yeah, but what does it mean?
I gotta find the thing. I told you before. National Aborigines and Islanders Day Observance Committee. So it's like during NAIDOC week, it's a lot of stuff about Aboriginal culture and like teaching and the achievements and all that stuff that the original people have done.
Yeah.
It's a lot of history and culture and stuff. So they usually in school they teach people about original stuff during NAIDOC week specifically. Like it's a celebration for all the Aboriginal stuff.
Okay.
It's a whole week of it. A handicap horse race public holiday. What does that mean? You're just mad because you don't have public holidays.
We have 5 public holidays in America. 5 whole public holidays. We have 5 national holidays, which are usually the only days people get off, and that's only if they have certain
You know,
jobs.
5 days a year.
Yeah. No weekend. Only week. The week never ends if you're
All I'm
American.
hearing is jealousy
About what?
about the public holidays.
I mean, it would be neat if we had more public holidays in America. Okay, I've put Greta away.
Put
By
Greta
away,
away.
I mean she's in the stable.
Yeah.
Stable. I
Are you
could make a
finishing?
stable for them on the underside of the island.
You could do, or like near it or somewhere. Yeah. An accessible position. Let's go to bed.
I'm already in bed.
Oh. You were lying to me. Yeah, that's weird that you have bank holidays and then public holidays.
Wait, why do the people who work for a bank get So many more than the rest of us.
'Cause they're
What are all
racist.
their ones? Rights for bankers, I guess.
Which is for horses. Rights for bankers.
Yeah.
It's about wrongs for bankers, surely.
For some reason, AJ, like, I handed AJ this book, and I told AJ it was from one of my favorite authors. And then AJ looks up the author, and AJ's like, oh my god, the author's really good. And it's like, yeah, AJ, I just told you it was from one of my favorite authors.
Yeah.
I can't believe you disbelieved me, AJ, and accused me of being a liar. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter to me that she won so many awards. I just know that she's a good author, you know. There are plenty of good authors who don't win awards for their writing. And also, like, I don't look authors up typically. And she wrote most of her books quite some time ago. Like, the books she's famous for are like 50 years old or almost 50 years old. So, like, you know, things are a little different for her than they are for a lot of other authors.
Oh my god. You stopping here, sweetie?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
AJ, final thoughts before the end of the stream? Handicap horse racing holiday.
South Australia, you have to ask Gabriel.
Things are built different there, you wouldn't understand. Alright, AJ. Have a good one. Good night.
Good night, AJ.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.